and welcome to VNN,
the most mentally unstable news show on the planet.
My name is Cecilia Campbell.
And I'm Aurora Condor. Yeah. All right. Well, now, welcome back to our wonderful news show. That intro must have taken a lot of skill to craft.
Seriously, but I mean, what skill are you talking about?
Why? Skills USA States, of course.
Ooh.
Skills USA States happened exactly a week ago, as of this Friday, which is the date we're recording. And oh boy, it was a blast. On Friday, April 29th, scores of students flocked to Blackstone Valley Technical High School to compete to get to nationals this year in their respective categories. Here at Nashoba Tech, we had several competitors go to states this year, including, but not limited to, local legends Matthew Lynch, also known as Blondie, Will, and whatever newfangled name TV's calling him these days, Sean Driscoll, Max Mazgalis, Phoenix Flockhart, and several people from TV, including myself. While people are still losing sleep waiting for placements to be released, I wish everyone the best of luck who competed making it to nationals. And for those who are going to nationals, good luck there too. Next up, we've got a PSA block, right?
Yes, we have a PSA block.
Wow, I got that right. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm glad you're proud
Stay
of me.
safe out there.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
My name is Gary Parker. I served as a Cavalry Scout and a military policeman in the United States Army for 20 years. When I was a Cavalry Scout, we had a young lieutenant that came in, great guy, but he moved on, got promoted to lieutenant colonel, went on to Afghanistan, and I was able to keep in contact. And I'd wake up one morning, go on social media, and there's that post you don't want to see. For whatever reason, he took his own life. Nobody knows why he did it. And if there's something that we could have done to prevent it from happening, safe gun storage can prevent gun suicide because it's that added step to get to your firearm that might just give somebody a moment of reflection on what they're doing. As a veteran, we need to be ambassadors to people that don't have the knowledge that we have. Anytime you're not storing a weapon safely, you're putting yourself and your community at risk. Service never stops.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
You better be staying safe out there.
I sure hope you are. Anyways, something magnificent happened right before spring break. On April 15th, Eula Wackel organized a shave-a-thon for alopecia awareness. Eula had an idea to raise money and awareness for the Children's Alopecia Project long before the slap heard round the world. Eula transferred to Nashoba Tech last year for senior year and immediately focused on a long-time goal, to get a buzz cut for a good cause. I've always said at the end of my senior year, I'm going to shave my head, and it's going to be a part of something big, Eula says. When I came to Nashoba Tech, I told them I really want to shave my head, and I want to make it an event. And so, on a sunny April afternoon, right before spring vacation, 13 students and staff members shaved their heads with the help of cosmetology. A crowd of students watched as shaved hairs flew over the athletics field. Even CAP's founder, Jeffrey Wodovich, and his wife, Betsy, made a trip from Reading, Pennsylvania to witness the event. When Eula contacted us to let us know about her event, we were excited, Jeff Wodovich says. It's nice to have some good PR for a change. I found out about the Children's Alopecia Project, and I thought it was a worthwhile charity. It's not like, here's a wig. CAP really builds confidence in children. It is important if you're a child with hair loss to see that there are other children who are like you. I contacted them and I got an answer right away, and it all came together today, Eula says. The shave-a-thon may be over, but Eula still has grand plans. After 2 more years in barbering school, Eula plans to continue to try to be a positive force. For more information about CAP, visit children'salopeciaprogram.org. That's such a sweet cause.
It really is. That's really cool. You were there for the shave-a-thon, weren't you?
I was there, and I really wish I shaved my head, but this has given me a spark for inspiration for something to do later on in the year.
Yeah. You know what else is inspired? Wait, are we going to sports?
We're going to sports. I don't really know much about sports, but I know who does. Connor McCall.
Sports.
I do know a lot about sports, Cecilia. So the Red Sox, that's a big zero, big donut. They lost their game 8-0 to the Angels. They play again later today against the White Sox. Now, on a more happy note, the Boston Celtics won their game 109-86 against the Milwaukee Bucks. Series is now tied 1-1, and they go to Milwaukee for the next 2 games. Hopefully they can take one of those. And the Bruins, that's not good. They are down 2-0 right now to the Hurricanes. Hopefully they can also win their next 2 home games. And that's about it for sports. Let's bring it back to Cecilia and Aurora.
That's really cool. That's sports is pretty neat. But I'm personally more interested in theater. And speaking of theater, the Viking Theater Company's new program is, here's a promotional package for that. What's up, gamers? I've been trying to contact you about your Cars Extended. Just kidding. I've been trying to contact you about buying tickets for the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, the Viking Theater Company's latest and greatest production. It features kids having mental breakdowns on stage, kids spelling words wrong, and then having mental breakdowns on stage, a gay man trying to be straight.
Omphaloscepsis.
Yes,
Could that be pronounced omphaloscepsis?
it can, but it would be wrong.
That's not helpful.
And much, much more. It sure is a showdown. Please buy tickets now. Dates are May 26th, 27th, and 28th, so get your tickets now before it's too late and everything is sold out. Thank you, and back to the show. Oh, hi. I was too busy enjoying the Viking Theater Company's latest production, also known as the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Well, that's all lighthearted and funny. Let's move on to something a bit more serious. And disclaimer before we move on to the story, I would like to state that it covers somewhat sensitive topics. I would also like to state that I am biased in the story and encourage you to check out a more neutral source, such as NPR. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past month or two, Johnny Depp has sued his ex-wife, Amber Heard, for defamation in an article she wrote for The Post in 2018, advocating herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. While it didn't refer directly to Depp himself, he claims it has adversely affected his career and cost him many acting jobs. The trial itself has mainly focused on who's abusing who, as Heard claims she was abused by Depp, and Depp claims he was abused by her. Things have been looking up for Depp, which is good on some cases, as the case is proving to be a pivotal part in showing, hey, men can be victims of abuse too. I personally am on Johnny Depp's side in this case, hence the disclaimer, and I encourage all of you to find your own viewpoints on the story.
Wow, that was a deep story.
Yeah, that went there a little bit.
But anyways, I hear we have another PSA block coming up, so why don't we cut to that?
Stay safe again.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
I'm a first-generation Filipino American. You don't always feel you're a part of the country you live in. It's this weird middle space sometimes that you have to live inside of. But when you meet others that are also living in that space, you'll learn to know that it's its own unique space too.
When they learn something new and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
Welcome back. You know how shop kind of doesn't have any windows? That makes it kind of hard to tell the weather outside.
I know, but
that's something because it's something I kind of need to know when I'm, dressing.
Especially when,
you need to dress appropriately. You need to be warm enough. I need to figure how thick of a sweater to wear.
Especially when we have to go and catch our bus, it's hard to tell whether we need to put a jacket on or not.
True.
But I think we have a solution to that because I believe Emily Rasmus knows the weather.
Ladies, gentlemen, and all the other configurations of being, Emily Rasmus with the weather.
Hi, I'm Emily Rasmus. I looked this up. I don't know the weather, but today was pretty chilly. Our lowest today is going to be 46, and it's pretty cloudy with a slight chance of rain. But let's look at the 5-day forecast to get a real look at it. So as I said, the lowest is 46 for today, but our highest is 65, which is pretty good. However, after that, it gets pretty cold, with on Saturday and Sunday, the highest being 51 and the low being 42, both days being partially cloudy. On Monday, though, we have slightly better chances with a high of 56 and a low of 41, so still pretty cold in the morning and the night. And on Tuesday, a 48. Man, Mother Nature really is giving us all the good temperature coming up, and a low of 45. So bundle up, make sure that you don't freeze your butts off, and let's go back to the anchors.
I don't know about you, but the weather is looking absolutely stellar for hoodie wearers like me.
Speaking of stellar, this month is my favorite month, and you want to know why?
Why, Cecilia?
Because it's Star Wars month!
Yo! That's amazing.
Meaning that May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th, or 6th, which would actually be today as of this recording, and all that cool Star Wars mumbo jumbo. With this being a Star Wars month, let's talk about all the cool Star Wars things you can do to celebrate. First off, if you're a gamer, you should totally get the new LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game. This game was released last month, but I must say, it's one of the best Star Wars games I have ever played. I remember the first time I played the original Star Wars game, and this is a big step up from where it came from. I love the new open world style of gameplay, meaning I can be at the Battle of Hoth in one moment, to a fight with Palpatine on Coruscant, to beating up Kylo Ren on Starkiller Base. Not to mention all the expansion packs, totally worth $70. Next, every good Star Wars fan knows that you need to watch at least one Star Wars movie this month. At least one of the original 3. But if you want to be brave, you can watch all 9 movies. Or if you want to be extremely brave, like me, you can watch every piece of Star Wars content in chronological order, including the best crossover of all times, Phineas and Ferb, Star Wars! Speaking of movies and shows, Disney Plus is your place to watch all Star Wars cravings this year, from Mandalorian to Boba Fett to the new original series called Obi-Wan Kenobi, scheduled to drop May 27th. Originally, it would have dropped on the anniversary of A New Hope, the movie that started it all, which was May 25th. But this was delayed by 2 days. By the way, can we believe that Star Wars is turning 45 this year? It's just crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Seriously.
You know what's also crazy is you watching literally every single piece of Star Wars media in chronological order.
You should see my Tatooine bedroom.
You know what? You know what series I want to watch every piece of media in chronological order is?
I don't know what.
Nashoba shows you how. So, without further ado, here's 3-Point Lighting with Elsa Vig.
Hi, my name's Elsa Vig. I'm a senior in TV media, and I'm the original creator of Nashoba Shows You How. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do 3-point lighting. Okay, so our first step is our first light, our key light. I'm going to take my lovely assistant here, and I'm going to put the light at a 45-degree angle away from her, and maybe about 3 feet away, depending on how bright your light is. And I'm going to find a color that looks nice in her skin, and I'm going to set that one. Our second light is going to be our fill light. It's going to add another dimension, so I'm also going to put this one at a 45-degree angle away from my model. And I'm going to have it a little bit lower, so it adds some like ups and downs in the face. And then our third, because frankly, she's looking a little bit flat, we're going to add a backlight. And the backlight is used to help add that third dimension and kind of separate you from your backdrop. So that one is going to go either right behind you or to the side. Ours is slightly to the side, so you don't get the stick in the back, but you can do either. And that light is going to be very high up, so it comes down below you. If not, the light will get into your camera and it's just not going to look as good. So I'm Elsa Vig. I'm the senior in TV media, and I showed you how to do 3-point lighting.
Thank you, Elsa. Now I know how to light people for taking photos.
Something that will come in handy next year.
Yeah. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. So,
this has been VNN. I have been your host, Cecilia Campbell.
I have been your other host, Aurora Condor, and
we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.